YouTube. Drewster, back in another video. Today we got a special one for y'all today. So listen, I made maybe 2 clothing brand videos already, and in my opinion, for my channel and the algorithm that it's on, it's actually doing pretty decent for me. Again, disclaimer, I would like to say that I am not a 6-figure clothing brand, and I do not make a whole tens of thousands of dollars from a clothing brand. But there are a lot of YouTubers out there that do make clothing brand videos and do have the sauce, but it's all the same sauce, and some sauce you may not have heard, and this is probably your first time hearing stuff like this. As you can tell by the video, this is a video on if you should do pre-order or pre-made for your first clothing brand drop, or just pretty much in the future with your drop. I'll be explaining what to do. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go follow me on Instagram at callmedrewster. The link will be in the description. And make sure you go check out my clothing brand, Rated R clothing brand. That link is in there, and my website is live, which means you can go ahead and check out some of the products there, and it'll be live for 2 weeks, and everything on there is pre-order. Everything on there is pre-order. And you know, and I have the fashion shipping. That's like a really big thing. But again, make sure you like the video, 50 likes. Let's go for 50 likes. Make sure you subscribe, because if you're not subscribed, we're on the way to 10 bands. We're on the way to 10 bands. I don't care. We're skipping 6, 7, 8, 9. We're on the way to 10 bands. We'll give me the 10 bands. But currently it is 2 o'clock. This is day 2 of my clothing brand drop, and we're about to get straight into the video, whether you should do pre-order or pre-made. I'm gonna tell you the difference, and I'm gonna tell you which one you should go with. First things first, we're gonna start with pre-order. Pre-order, a lot of people go with this, but there are some ups and downs, and majority of I feel more comfortable with these downs than pre-made downs. So what you want to do to start off with pre-order is, obviously you want to go through the first process of getting samples from your manufacturer. Make sure everything is good. Once you got those samples from your manufacturer, you promote those samples for, I say, a couple weeks, maybe 2 to 3. You know what I'm saying? I think this whole process should take over a month, and saturate your social media, all platforms with this. Run a couple ads if you want, learn how to do ads, learn how to run ads, go to the right audience and things of that nature, and then you drop. Now, if you don't have the necessary funds, meaning like if you don't have 5 bands to buy in bulk, because minimum you're spending 3 bands on a decent amount of clothing in each size and each color, depending on what the product is and the manufacturer's prices. So you're gonna spend about 2 to 3 bands. So if you don't have around 5 to 6 to just buy, like, you know, everything, I go pre-order, because now what you do with pre-order is the money that people are using to buy your product on your website, right? You tell everybody, hey, this is pre-order. You use that money to pay in bulk, right? So let's say I have 50 orders, right? Got over 2 grand. I buy in bulk. I'm profiting however much, all right? So pre-order, again, you put the item, after you promote your samples and stuff, you put the item on your website, they buy, you use that money, and not money right out your pocket, you use that money, pay your manufacturer, boom. Now you got the product and you profited, depending on what you're selling and how much you're selling it for. Let's say, for instance, I sell this t-shirt for $30. It cost me $14 to make. Quick math, how much did I make? I made $16, right? Now, that I can do that for pre-order. All my jobs right now have been pre-order. And here, though, a good side to that is that you're not coming out of pocket for anything. The only thing you're coming out of pocket is for your samples. You should be spending $200-300 on that. That's okay, whatever. It depends on what you're selling. But a downside to that is you get a lot of customers that want things now. I want it in 1 to 3 days. I want it tomorrow. I want it yesterday. I want my product now, right? And that's okay. Now listen, when I did pre-order, I didn't have too many people in my ears, but when I did, I let them know, hey, you know, this is a pre-order drop. Please allow X amount of time for production, and X amount of time to get to me, and X amount of time to get to you. That's why I say, when you do shipping, have the fastest. Pay most for the fastest. You know what I'm saying? So they could be okay with your next drop if you decide to do pre-order. Now, people tend to do pre-order with more expensive things coming out of their pockets, meaning like sweatsuits and stuff, right? If it costs 40 a sweatsuit, we don't really got 40 a sweatsuit money to buy in bulk, right? So we're gonna make it pre-order. Boom, I charge you $110. It's $40 to make the top and the bottom. I made $60. You get your stuff. You get a full sweatsuit within a month. couple weeks, if that, depending on the manufacturer and how fast they make their products. Again, yes, listen, sometimes you might not even get customers to come back if you do pre-order because of how long you wait. Sometimes, and you go through different things with different manufacturers. Like if you go through Pakistan, they don't work on Sundays. That's their, you know what I'm saying? They don't work on Sundays. It's like Chick-fil-A. They all have different holidays than us. Things might go wrong. Bro might have woke up on the wrong side of the bed and is mad at his wife or something. Or, you know, something, I don't know, like something unfortunate happens in Pakistan, and now you have to tell your customers, hey, listen, or you got to refund some stuff. And that's the downside to doing with pre-order. But on the upscale is, if you manifest the right things and do it correctly and talk to the right manufacturer, you may be able to do a pre-order very, very well. My first drop doing pre-order, I kind of messed up a little bit, but my customers were satisfied and understanding in the situation I was going through, and it was my first drop. And I did pretty decent for myself, if I do say so myself. This next drop I'm doing is still pre-order. I'm doing t-shirts for pre-order. I'm doing t-shirts, 2 sets of t-shirts, 2 different t-shirts, beanies. I'm doing everything for pre-order. Drink this water. Now with Premade, I personally never done a Premade. Like I told you, I've only done 2 drops, and I'm on currently my 2nd drop now, as we speak. I've never done Premade, but I know what Premade is, and I know some of the upscales and up and downs to Premade. Now, Premade is, listen, I bought a sample. It's good. I'm ready to buy $5,000 worth of whatever, how many sizes, the colors, whatever the case may be, whatever the MOQ is. Sometimes they be 50 per color, 50 in total. It doesn't matter. You got to communicate that with your manufacturer. Now, I'm ready to buy in bulk. I buy in bulk. I buy $5,000 worth of products. Now I'm sitting on 100 sweatsuits, right? I'm sitting on 100 sweatsuits. I don't sell 100 sweatsuits when I first drop, right? I don't sell 100 sweatsuits. Or it's been 2 months and I've yet to sell all 100 sweatsuits. I'm in a hole now. Now I'm in a hole. I haven't made anything. Now you gotta leave them on your site. And it's like, Premade is pretty much just a store. It's your store. It's a store. You feel me? You can come shop whenever. And I feel like people who do Premade are established clothing brands. Now, some people might have it on their first drop and do Premade and sell all of their Premade. That's insane. That's tough. That is great. That is awesome. And sometimes I wouldn't say lucky. You must have just been promoting it very, very well to sell all of your stuff and still have people that want some, right? That's like, I think the upscale to pre-order. If it's unlimited. And then once you have a set number, you have that set number, right? Now, what you want to do is, I'll say, if you got, let's say we got 100 sweatsuits. We got, no, 200, right? I know Dior Ray does this. Yo, Gray dropped these sweatsuits. First 200 Premade, everything else pre-order. He buys 200 sweatsuits straight. He sells all of those. That profit money there then goes in his pocket. Now he does a pre-order. He switches his website, turns it into a pre-order, and now they're just coming in like this. And everything comes in at one time, and he's still pushing. And I know what he does also is a good thing is he never re-drops, meaning if he dropped something 6 months ago, he won't put it back. But if he has leftover stuff, like I said, people who are established clothing brands buy in pre-order and may not sell everything. If he still has some stuff left over, he'll take it off the website after he's done and is on to the next drop. He'll put it back on months later and then sell it for $20, $30 more, and people will buy it. It's a mental game, and it's a mental game. This clothing brand thing, it's a mental game, right? Another thing with Premade, it's a 50-50 gamble, because here's something that could also be like detrimental to Premade and pre-order. Now let's say you buy in bulk from with both, right? You buy in bulk with both. They make one slight mistake on every single piece. You're like, what the fuck, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? Now, here's the thing. Pre-order, you could possibly refund. Pre-made, you in a hole. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta make it back and then tell bro, yo, you gotta redo these. You know what I'm saying? Like that be the thing. Like sometimes they mess up. So that's why I tell you, if you go look at my last video, you have to make sure FaceTime. This is what Dior says. FaceTime. Everything has to be straight before you send any amounts of cheese. 3 different payments. I do 3. I think I said 3, 4. One of them. I don't know. But the FaceTime is a payment. Once I FaceTime and stuff, I'll give you some more money. Once I see shipping label in the box and the weight and all of that, I'll give you your last little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But yes, like that one little mistake might fuck up the whole entire bulk order. Now you're down in a hole. So let's go over everything, right? This is a nice quick video for people who don't know. Pre-order. Upside, you don't spend as much, you don't spend a lot of money, you don't spend anything out of pocket. Only thing you spend money for is a sample. That's like the biggest thing for pre-order. That is the biggest thing, best thing possible. Downside, customers get antsy. Manufacturer might mess up. Delays, right? What else we got for pre-order? Incorrect size, like you feel me? That's pretty much it for pre-order as well. Pre-made, you have to sell everything. In my opinion, I think you have to sell everything to actually profit well, depending on how much you buy and who you're buying from and how much it costs to buy, you know? Again, the same thing with pre-order and pre-made. One slight mess up will cost you a lot. You know what I'm saying? The good thing with pre-made as well, is that you could offer 1 to 3 days shipping or next day shipping, and you can have shit on hand. Having stuff on hand could really help, and you can take it to different pop-up shops, you can take it to different stores, you can just go around and do different things with having pre-made because you have it on hand, and that way that you can have an extra source. You can have it on hand, you can go to pop-up shops, and you got a website. You got 3 different ways that your stuff is going out, and that be sometimes, I feel like, good for established clothing brands. Or if you have it and you know, and you've been promoting your brand and saturating, like I said, saturating your social medias, running the ads correctly, and you have people that will buy, and you have some that still want some after you've done sold out, you can just do pre-order after that and then go on to your next drop, and so on and so forth. Now, in my opinion, what y'all been waiting for, what I think you should do for your first clothing brand drop is pre-order, regardless if you do have the money to buy in bulk, and regardless if you've been promoting and saturating your social medias for that month. Here's why. You have, let's say you do exactly have the money, right? You could do so much more with that money instead of just buy all the clothes. What you could do is you could go buy some promotions. You can go give your stuff to different influencers. You can buy different things that will enhance your stuff. You can start doing different content, meaning grabbing the fucking camera and making YouTube videos. I think anybody with a clothing brand should have a YouTube channel. I think they all should make YouTube videos. I think they all should make content because they're so good in the creativity that YouTube is another thing that they call saturated money. When they call clothing brands saturated and stuff, I think YouTube is a really good source to get your brand out there. I started watching, like, for example, I keep saying this nigga named Dior. He's had a really big impact on me and doing this clothing brand thing. He's not the biggest YouTuber. A lot of people do know him, but I do know Dior when he had about maybe 9,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Bro got 40 now. Bro's been moving. Bro has 2-3 different brands. Bro has 4 or 5 different TikToks. Bro's organically doing this marketing thing very well. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like everybody should pick up a camera. So if you don't have a camera or you want to do YouTube, pick that shit up. If you're a clothing brand, I think, and you're just starting out, pick the camera up. You don't even have to buy a camera. Use your phone. But if you have the money to buy in bulk, you should buy the money. You should use the camera, because long term that camera will help you pay for in bulk in the future. I can't wait until I buy in bulk on my first in bulk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have this whole shit decked out, straight clothes, bro. You feel me? But nonetheless, this has been the Juicer. I think you should do pre-order and do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should do YouTube. So if you want to do YouTube, pick the fucking camera up, go do some YouTube. Figure out how to do it on your own. Everything is out there for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep making this video because I feel like people do like them and enjoy them from different people, and not the people that could just bleed your head in with, you know, I got a lot of money, you should listen to me. I'm telling you, I don't have a lot of money and I didn't sell a lot of clothes, but I'm going to, and I'm doing it currently. I'm taking you along from literally the shit bottom to the top. We're gonna come back to these videos and we're gonna see this shit. Like, a lot of people are doing YouTube videos when they up or when they've done this shit and they got the experience and they're letting y'all know we're experiencing shit together. That's what I want to do now with y'all. We're experiencing shit together. Today is the 23rd at 2:27. I'm going to end this camera in about 2 minutes. Take the SD card out, put it in my computer. I'm going to edit this video. Y'all probably going to get this video tonight. Same day, 9:23. If you're seeing this video today, if you made it this far in the video and you're seeing this on 9:23, comment 23. Comment 23 if you're seeing this video on the 23rd. Comment 24 if you made it this far and you see it the next day. Alright? It's been a Juicer. You feel me? I'm gonna keep making these bangers. Y'all let me know. And I'm out this joint. Peace. Peace.